that embroidery. That's not a stamp or a paint. I mean, some of the embellishments are hand painted, depending on which color you're getting here. So that makes it really fun to consider getting multiple choices. We're gonna start by going through the details. Of course, beautiful Siobhan standing in Diane's place, and we appreciate you being here.
And be sure to say hi to Diane on Facebook. We love her so much. She's doing great. Here is the painting you were just talking about. That is that specialty pigment dye that gives you that gorgeous black detail. And I love that she gave us black so I can wear my black shoes. Then you'll see these are those rhine studs that are heat sealed in virtual stretch. They're gonna stay right there. Then more embroidery that you'll see tops. So for example, Callie's top is gonna go perfectly back to that because there's yellow, there's pink, there's that beautiful tangerine color. Also, if you wanna wear some brown shoes like you have on, Callie, that's gonna go back to this embroidery color as well. So this is the upper right hip over here. Then on the lower part of the left leg, it's the same theme. These look incredible on. We've been seeing it on the girls all day. And just the workmanship is terrific, but also the personality's coming through loud and clear here with that. Look at that, guys.
Look at all the stitches. Look at all that embroidery.
And then do you see another heat-sealed rhine stud? Super special, and as if you spent a fortune on them.
Look at this amazing workmanship. You can see the threads that, you know, this is embroidery at an extreme level. That's really impressive. Hand-painted workmanship, rhine studs incorporated. And again, this is just the mid-tone choice.
Right, yeah.
The other ones are
we can spend a half an hour talking about those.
Completely different. This is actually, this is the mid-tone, excuse me.
This is the indigo.
This is indigo.
This is the indigo.
Excuse me.
No, I'm glad you were doing that because in case you're confused at home too. Indigo is right here, there's your mid-tone. And here is the pair that you're wearing, Callie, with that same pigment style ink and paint, if you will. So that is going to stay this color, okay? That's part of the importance of the artistry. If you've ever done any of this kind of work yourself, you know you can wash your jeans and maybe the color doesn't stay true. This is going to stay true because of the very special and frankly expensive process that these have gone through. And then you see these gorgeous canary color, almost like a soft gold color, rhine stud details that are quite large. This is a little bit larger than I think we're used to seeing from DG2, and the art is here. The mood is here. The cheerfulness is here. Now, they're identical on both legs, right?
In terms of its placement,
right? And then it just looks like a beautiful natural bouquet, doesn't it?
This is hand painted. It's crazy amazing to me. Look at the heat sealed studs. Really beautiful. Yeah, this is the one I'm wearing in the indigo. And then Siobhan's wearing the chambray. I love the chambray.
This is, you know, Diane always calls the chambray that weekend cool girl kickback. This is to a whole new level. And there is, what you're looking at is almost looking like a batik or a wax relief that is a very exotic kind of technique. So the white is not embroidery in terms of, if you see that lighter color, that cloud color, but it is a background throughout the entire pair of jeans. They started indigo, here they are in chambray, and then you have the embroidery that matches the whole motif of the paisleys and the flowers, and they're just romantic and hip and understated.
I have to tell you, this is the most limited choice. We lost ivory already. These are going. 32,000, almost 33,000 have been ordered today. This will be the next choice that we will lose. We have petite, average, and tall inseam, so 22, 24, 26 inches because these are the cropped version, and then 2 through 24 women's. If you're, you know, your size, you may want to drop it a size. We all did here. I'm a 6. I'm wearing it in the 4 tall. Love it, but chambray, most limited. And then the black. Oh my gosh,
here's the black. Totally different mood. Okay, we just got dressed up. This is your black with not white embroidery, okay? I don't know if it looks white to you or not, but it is almost like a silver color. It really does look like a full moon on a bay, that kind of reflection. And even though it's not full-blown metallic, it's just a beautiful, like a pearly gray, and then different colors here in the depth of the pigment of the thread. Look at that. Wow. All of this is done with you in mind. Perfectly placed in the front, right? So it almost makes this part, Callie, on the inside of the thigh and the outside of the thigh contoured because of the placement in the front.
all of them are just so cute. I love them all. And because each color has completely different kind of personality with the placement and the colors and the hand painted and embroidery and the rhinestone studs, I know it sounds crazy, but there is a reason in this case to have a couple. You know, they're so different. The black is so different than even the indigo that you see on Sonia and I. The chambray against the mid-tone, they're just so cool. These are novelty jeans that I know if you found a novelty jean like this and maybe you're on vacation somewhere exotic and you saw something that was really beautiful in those boutique stores that have those one-of-a-kind works of art, well, guess what? Break the bank to own a pair. This is only today at this price, $30 less than normal, and even at $79, quite frankly, it's a good buy for what you're getting.
They're spectacular. They're really, truly distinctive. You put them on, you feel the mood. You know, if you're going to the theater, you're going out with friends, you're doing picnics with the grandkids. There's just a great feeling, and you don't have to always do like khaki shorts, right? Walking shorts. Well, what if you're just not in the mood for shorts? Or
what if you just don't like exposing your legs?
Yeah, maybe that ship has sailed. That's fine. Maybe you have been invited on a ship. You could do this too. Yeah, or the ship never launched. That's true, producer Catherine, I understand. But this gives you that feel. So people are inviting you for barbecues, for poolside get-togethers, and you're like, oh, that sounds like fun. But then what am I gonna wear?
That dreaded, oh boy.
This is it.
And so many cute tops from the new collection that you can see on the gals. All of the information is on hsn.com. The laced capped sleeve tee that you see on Veronica, and then of course that cold shoulder that you're looking at here on Sonia. That is a great look. Front tuck, great jean, beautifully fit. Have we really gotten into virtual stretch
Let's
yet?
talk about it.
I think it's important. I think it's the most important.
The #1 best-selling fabric from DG2 is called Virtual Stretch. You're seeing it right here. There are thousands of perfect 5-star reviews for this fabric. And one of the reasons why DG2 is also so successful and so near and dear to our hearts is because what it does for the fit and the way it makes our body look. So like this. There's no muffin spill. It's not gonna be digging into you. This is the same woman on the same day, by the way. Here in the other brand, we respect and appreciate what everyone's trying to do. However, DG2 is clearly superior in this case.
She does it better.
And then the placement of the pockets, the choice of maybe not doing a top stitch so it doesn't look more exaggerated in the back. This is all, I was gonna say scientifically, but it's actually inspiration from DG, right? And feedback from the customers. And then there's the stretch. It stretches, but it also bounces back. So that kind of resilience that we're looking for, like, in my face and all of that, in my spirit. I want to be able to bounce right back. That's what this fabric does. That's what these jeans are going to do.
And it's not one-way stretch. It's like every directional stretch.
Remember we were excited about two-way at one point, then we got psyched about four-way?
Yes.
This is virtual stretch.
It literally, no matter what position you're in, I mean, you could be doing cartwheels and sit in like, you know, Indian style down on the floor with the grandkids making, you know, playing with trucks or dolls, and literally not feel anything pinching or pulling or constricting or digging in. It's one of those things you have to just try it to know what we're talking about. You have to try virtual stretch. And how many million has Diane sold?
Over 9 million.
9 million pair of jeans here.
At HSN.
At HSN.
In the past about decade.
It's a lot of jeans.
It is a lot of jeans.
The reason she's called the Queen of Jeans is because she's done it better than anybody else out there.
Dr. Denim.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
No, it's really true. She changed the entire industry when she came out with her original jean. But as the years have gone by, it's gotten better and better and better. And virtual stretch is her latest introduction into this category.
So if you are already a DG2 fan, then you remember our jean fests where we'll have specialty jeans like this, and maybe they would be like one item number per pairs of jeans that you would see right there. We wanted to bring you sort of a denim derby today and bring you as many as possible. And so that's why you were saying, Callie, there's sort of reasons for more than one pair.
In this case, Absolutely. I mean, I always feel that way because of color options, but each color option here has a totally different personality based on whether it's embroidery or hand painted, where it's placed, what the design is. And I hope you can treat yourself. I mean, think about it. It's $12.49. Some of us spend that for, you know, our coffee and a donut coming in to work on the way. So in a jean that, and we hear this from customers all the time, Siobhan, we own our jeans for years and years and years and years and years, and the color stays true. They don't wear out. They don't stretch and stay baggy. They bounce back, like you were saying.
There's a resilience also to the style, right? So this is in style now. Beauty is never out of style. These are going to be gorgeous in terms of styles for years from now. And the fact is that if you are a collector, you know you don't have these yet, right? Unless you were watching the list a couple of weeks ago and probably made these a customer pick. If you're new to DG2, new to HSN, welcome. We're so glad you're here. And it's an opportunity for you to find out why 9 million American women, probably a lot like you and me and Callie, have said, yes, and thank you, I'll take a few more.
And yes, and yes, and yes, some more.
And yes, yes.
So here's black,
right?
Here's chambray, here's your indigo, and this is your mid-tone. Let's just put them side by side so you can know what your options are. Same item number, same price, same flex pay is 78917. The only choice is which color and which size. We have 2 through 24 women's and 3 inseams on a cropped jean too. So it's not like, oh, I hope it works for you. You can customize how this length works for you.
Absolutely. So
22, 24, 26.
Exactly. So let's say you are tall and you wanted to get a cropped jean, right? Feel free to get your normal tall, but maybe you want them to be a little bit shorter, right? Yeah. You could get the average size if you wanted to. And if you're petite and you're like, you know what, I want them a little bit longer, then maybe you want to get the average.
So are you wearing average inseam?
I am wearing the average inseam, 24 inches.
And I'm wearing the tall, which is 26.
They look great on you.
And they look great on you.
Thanks,
but it's really nice. You can, you know, you decide where you want that length to be. And in terms of real sizing, you know, Siobhan and I both we're typically a size 6. Both of us chose to go down a size in this jean, and I don't know, does it look like I
no, it looks
just poured myself into them?
No, it looks right on.
It feels right on.
It looks great.
It feels so comfortable. Nothing's digging. Not even the waistband.
Fit you. Those absolutely fit you. And you'll say that about DG2 jeans all the time. My favorite compliment, Kylie, I got when I was wearing a pair of DG2s, DG2 jeans, mouthful there.
You try.
Was, this I'll never forget, because it just kind of made me glow. You have such a cute figure. I was like, yeah, score. Thank you so much. I'm like, DG, thank you so much.
What a nice thing to hear.
Right, it wasn't like, oh, this, or, you know, I like your shoes, I like your hair, or, oh, did you have something different done to you? It wasn't that. It was like, you have a cute figure. I was like, thanks.
A cute figure after all these years. Yeah. That's amazing. And you're not wearing, I hate, you know, I mean.
Well, you're not wearing dated jeans from days gone by when it was just an effort to give us comfort through the anxiety zones.
Well, there was a phase there where I remember those pull-on style, and they had this big, wide, elastic waistband. Yeah. And it rolled, and you wouldn't ever tuck in because then everyone's like, oh, you're wearing an elastic waistband. You know, this is the true classic. Look at all the button or the belt loops, classic zip and fly. This is a classic 5 pocket, yet it stretches. In fact, I'm going to show you at this waistband. This is one of my favorite things.
48 inches. I got it.
48-inch stretch at the waist. Are you kidding me? What a treat. And that's the waist. Look at the hips. Even with embroidery and hand painting, you still get that stretch in every direction. So when we say virtual stretch, again, it used to be, oh, good, it stretched this way. And then it stretched, oh, this way too. But now it stretches no matter which way you...
Virtually all different directions. Yeah. That's the name.
Go Diane.
Yeah.
Go Diane. This one is the mid-tone. I'm sorry, the...
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's the mid-tone.
You're wearing the chambray.
I have on the chambray. You're wearing the indigo.
And if you're looking for our opinion on the dressiest, I would say black.
Ta-da. Yeah. I think you're going to end up wearing these all the time, especially if you ever put on a pair of black leggings and then just put a jazzy top on with it. This, I think, is going to take you to those same kinds of scenarios, but now you've got the very cool, very different, no one else has them in your black crop pants.
It's hard to tell maybe from a distance, and depending on the kind of TV you're watching on, that the elements you're looking at here on this choice, which is the one I'm wearing, it's hand painted and there's rhine studs in it. Now so the mid-tone is the only one that doesn't really have embroidery per se, correct?
Indigo.
Indigo.
Indigo, yeah.
I keep saying
It's
that,
okay.
I apologize.
No worries, no
indigo.
worries.
That's the indigo. So hand painting and rhine studs.
Right. And they're done in a lovely golden canary kind of color. And you know, you've been seeing our models, some of them busting yoga moves, some of them just stretching at the waist or, you know, at the thigh, because it's kind of fun. But we're just reinforcing for you that their stretch is there through the entire pair of your jeans. And there they are, of course, in the black. I love that top on you too, Victoria. Ingeborg, what size are you wearing? Miss?
I wear size 6.
Okay, size 6. I saw that little prance you just did there. Nice runway move. Nice runway move. Lovely.
That's the chambray, and I really, you know, it's neat that Diane put that background element of that batik. Did you call it what kind of a?
It's like a wax relief kind of
really
inspiration.
like it.
I've never seen her do that before.
I haven't either.
I'm so glad she did.
I love it. And there's the mid-tone.
There's the mid-tone, exactly.
And that one goes up part of the right thigh and then starts at the left knee and goes down. So it, you know, for a crop jean, if anything's going to elongate you, it's that.
Exactly. We talk about the sashes that the beauty pageant gals wear. And how slimming that is and how flattering. There's a reason why. So that in that pair is where Diane was doing that, again, asymmetrical. And then here, knee down, is the indigo with that abstract kind of flower design and the pigment dye there. It's going to stay that color. And a beautiful, fancy word, opacity, right?
Gosh, I love this look on Carol. Honestly, I mean.
Love that blazer too, coming up.
She's taken something that's super classic and added some personality with the jean that's got a little bit more than just a nice black, you know, finish to it. I just think it's a way to showcase who you are as a woman.
Shows you got something going on.
That's right.
And a lot of us have a lot going on, but if we don't find the right designer to express our going-ons, it's really hard and it's frustrating. And I think a lot of women give up. They're like, yeah, oh, well, I can't find what I want. It's too hard. It's just, it doesn't exist, which is what Diane felt, which is, she was right. And she recreated jeans for all of us. But now you have a voice through what Diane does.
And look at this blazer, 597214. I love it. That ties at the wrists. And Carol's belted that off like an obi belt. I love it.
It's just lovely, isn't it?
It's very classy.
And, you know, Diane loves a good blazer.
Oh, her blazers.
If anyone loves a good blazer, it's Diane Gilman.
It's so true. She does such a beautiful job. And then how fun. Gabby's just showing us that fun day-to-day, casual, easy breezy, summertime kind of look.
I think and those shoes are Colleen Lopez shoes, too. Super comfy, by the way.
They look like it.
And then that top, that seersucker top, also a DG2 original that you can find on hsn.com.
Boy, here we are. Let's face it, it's like 2-something in California. I always think California because my son lives out in LA.
Yes.
And so I always have to monitor those 3 hours. It's lunchtime. There's a lot of people who haven't seen this yet. And I hate to say it, but whoever is gonna wait until tonight or maybe just tune in after your day's done, you may not have these options at that point. So the good news is that you do now. It's still time to get any one of the choices or multiples. We don't limit, you know, when we take $30 off of a novelty jean like this, we could say one per customer.
You could, you're right.
But we don't. And I think
not.
most smart DG2 customers are taking advantage of today. One payment gets it to you, $12.49. And by the way, we do accept every major credit card.
PayPal too, I love that.
Debit card,
PayPal
of course HSN cards, but you don't have to have that card to shop here. All of you are welcome. And we love that you're treating yourself to something really special. A boutique novelty jean that has stretch, that has comfort. You can easy care for these. You don't have to dry clean them. The embroidery is amazing. I'd say that the most intricate embroidery is on the black.
Yes.
Because it goes all the way down both legs. It's a lot of stitches.
And because Diane made this so elaborate, she didn't add any of the rhine studs to this because the embroidery really stood on its own.
Yes.
So that is the whole idea behind the black, but also the inner thigh and the outer thigh are gonna appear even more shadowed.
Good
like
point.
They've been airbrushed or contoured.
Good point.
But very subtle.
It's all about placement.
Yep, it is.
Beautiful. And the same thing here with the indigo. placement is just from the knee down.
Yep.
So it's your classic denim,
There you
but
go.
the fun is down there. That's where the party begins.
That is where the party begins. And these are gonna be great if you just wanna wear a simple plain shoe. It's a flip-flops, ballet, or a little pair of sneakers. There's some really cute sneakers we have here at HSN. And once again, that art, that is a pigment dye, thank you. Stretching even with that embellishment, it's not going anywhere. It is going to stay true on your true blue.
And then the batik, a chambray detail, just so well done. And I think we both realize that Diane has never done this kind of element on her chambray.
I don't remember it.
And then embroidery on top of that, which is really
Right.
cool.
And this is the same design basically as the design you're seeing in that sort of cloud white light on the chambray. These start indigo and they are so incredibly soft because of the process that they go through. They end up in this gorgeous, misty blue chambray. And then here is the diagonal placement once again of that embroidery in the same theme.
34,000 gone and counting fast. We are actually in a bit of a hold right now, and I appreciate if you could use express ordering to get your favorite. The chambray,
Here's the
excuse me,
chambray.
will be the next to go. We did lose the ivory, but we haven't lost the chambray yet. So if that's something you want to try, don't wait. For sure, don't wait, because I don't want you to feel that disappointment when you set your heart on something and then it's gone and not an option anymore. Here's your mid-tone. This one, there's a lot to appreciate here.
And
really.
this is where you are getting all three. You're getting the pigment dye, you're getting the leaves here done in that beautiful, like a Japanese ink black that is that gorgeous opaque detailing. And then you're getting the embroidery. Pink flowers, little cross stitch there of yellow, some great taupe as well to anchor back to maybe some of your more natural leather accessories. And then your rhine studs here, sort of scattered but on purpose and placed very smartly to catch the light, and then on the opposite ankle, knee down.
And I was told that this is one that we're losing sizes on right
Yikesies,
now.
okay.
In sizes 22 and 24, we've lost 20, 22, and 24. We've lost all lengths in this mid-tone. So that's what's happening here, guys. Over 34,000 have been spoken for already. And it's here for you. Diane does this for us. She wants everybody to feel like we say, get your groove back and wear a jean that gives you stretch, that gives you comfort, that gives you confidence again. You can wear a jean again. Those days are not necessarily gone. If you've shied away for a long time,
Welcome back.
Welcome back, exactly,
Yeah.
Siobhan.
It is an experience. It is something that we're so proud to be able to share with you. And that's seriously 9 million plus pairs of jeans sold here at HSN. And then the world figured it out and they demanded that Diane travel around the globe to share her designs and virtual stretch and these ideas. And they're so universal. They're just, there's something that you so richly deserve, right? And that you might not have even known existed.
Well, they aren't anywhere but here.
Right.
I mean, quite frankly, we've got a hot commodity in our hands here, and you will find that to be the case the minute you slip into them. You'll be like, oh, that's what it feels like. I mean, because you feel like you're wearing, what did Cheryl say last hour? Like you're wearing your pajamas.
Yes.
With virtual stretch.
Yes, it's so true.
When was the last time you felt that when you wore jeans?
Yeah. I was just thinking, what a great Mother's Day gift. Pair for you, a pair for her. You know she loves to match you, right? You could be the same but different and get a couple of pairs.
You're right
Here's
about
your
that.
mid-tone, here's the chambray.
And don't worry about sizing so much, because this is a jean. I mean, it's up to you, but I choose to go down a size. And I like wearing a 4.
It's good for the brain.
It is.
It is good for the brain.
Makes me feel like I actually been going to the gym or something.
Sure, why not?
Maybe I will, because it's encouraging.
You never know.
All things are possible.
All things are. Here's the indigo that you're looking so great in, Callie.
Thank you.
Those are very generous. These are really nice sizes to the stud details, the heat sealed studs. And then look, doesn't that just look like just happy sunshine?
Yes.
Right? All that buttery yellow. And then this is not going to fade. This is going to be that gorgeous color. And those tops that we have to go back to it are also designed to go right back to
And we've lost
these.
sizes 22 and 24, all lengths. And when I say all lengths, in a cropped jean, Diane has given us options, so you can customize how it fits you based on your height, based on your legs, based on what you feel best in. There's a 22-inch, that's petite, 24 is average, 26-inch inseam is the tall in this jean, which is a cropped jean. No longer does a jean just have to be like, oh, well, I'll just have to make it work on my body. It's like, it's almost like having somebody custom design a size.
Settling, right?
That's it.
No more dreading shopping. No more wishing and hoping and praying and thinking that maybe today is going to be your lucky day. They say buying jeans and bikinis are about the same in terms of
the dreadfulness.
The dreadedness of it, yes. Not anymore. DG2 fixed all that.
It's really true. And in spite of having sold over 9 million here, and in spite of having, you know, hundreds of thousands of really loyal customers, we realize there's still somebody out there who has not yet given it a whirl. And I just want to encourage you, I know Siobhan feels the same way, try Diane's virtual stretch. Whether it's this novelty jean or the skinny, the skinny's coming up. We had a virtual stretch boot cut last hour. All of her fabrications really have changed the game for women of all walks of life, of all age groups. So I do encourage you, you know what your favorite silhouette is, give it a try. If you don't love it, send it back. We want you to be thrilled. If you're not, you know, send it back. Happy to refund your money. I would love for you to experience what you just saw, having your jeans stretch with you and your movements all day.
And, you know, it's subtle, but sometimes when you're wearing something that's tight or uncomfortable, maybe it's very not subtle and it's blatant, but it almost works against you. Here, these are working with you and for you. So whether you're traveling or you leave the house at, you know, 6, 7 in the morning, and who knows what the day is going to hold. You might not be home till 7 or 8 at night. They're going to be there for you the whole time and looking great.
And how many of us don't like fluctuate over the, you know, winter with a few pounds here and there?
Some salty food, whatever, it happens.
It's true, but this, when we say virtual stretch, it's a stretch that has memory. So it doesn't like, you know, if you sit at your office desk all day, eventually a regular pair of jeans is gonna start getting a little baggy at the knees and maybe on the backside. I don't find that to at all be the case with virtual stretch. Do you, Siobhan?
No, I don't find that to be the problem at all.
It comes back to its original shape.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It really is brilliant, and that's why we're so proud to bring it to you, and also some of the first in the marketplace. And then, of course, this fit, the designs. This is all DG2 original and only here.
And the item is 78917, no matter which color choice you're making, whatever size you'd like. If you like Regina's top the way I do, it is right here for you, 597203. That is so feminine, so pretty, so, the colors are incredible. I think we checked to see if we had the pink, but we also had that purple, I know, and black. Oh, and blue, black and blue. I think pink may have just sold out, but check and see. Back to the Today Special for a few more minutes. We are about passing 35,000 pairs sold today. I think a lot of people are going, I'm just gonna try 2.
Yes.
This is the day to do it. You're saving $30 a pair.
And the black to me is so distinctive and has its own sort of category. And then pick your blues, your mid-tone, your chambray, or your indigo. And the timing certainly is right.
Absolutely.
Just perfect time for spring and summer.
It's here.
It is
Spring is in the air, summer is around the corner, and this is a jean. I think it was a really interesting point that we were discussing a few minutes ago about some of us just do not like our legs, never maybe have, or maybe it's just, you know, kind of starting to become a thing. You know, this is a really great way to give yourself some coverage and still have some sassy personality.
Right. And all you need to do is bronze from the shin down. Seriously, if you want to just like, that's a little Pinterest hack right there for you, right? Just bronze from the shin down.
From the shin.
Good. You're good.
Just cover that little ankle.
Just, yeah, you're fine. I'm not going to lift my pant leg and show you how like green-white that leg is. Okay.
Stop it. You know, the winter takes its toll.
It does.
No matter where you live.
Yeah.
So we're showing sizing on the side of your screen. In general, and this is a numeric sized jean from Diane, 2 through 24 women's. Now in a couple of the choices, the indigo and the mid-tone, we have lost 20, 22, 24 in all 3 inseams. So this is what's gonna happen. As time goes on today, and I'm not saying this to push you, I just want you to understand the reality. You may or may not have the option on your #1 choice if you wait. So get it. know that it's on its way,
Yeah.
and then try it. If you don't, like I said, there's no stress, no risk, no obligation.
Have you ever had this phase where you were dressy during the week, right? Monday through Friday, whatever your gig was at the time. I know you were doing a lot of presentations, and so you had to be super pro looking, right? And then on the weekend, did you ever feel like, I don't have anything to wear and I don't want to wear what I wore to the office on Wednesday on a Saturday morning?
Right.
This fills in the gap with those pretty blues.
Can you imagine like going to your Saturday morning markets?
Oh, yeah.
Picking up your fresh produce and flowers for the week. And
the nursery,
yeah.
right? The garden center.
Oh, that's so true. Spring. I mean, yes, I love gardening, so don't even get me started there. Being one with the earth.
Yeah. These are the perfect mood to get you back outside, back out into nature, even if it's the frozen tundra where you are. It will be warm one day. Or if you are going on vacation, you are going on that cruise, and you find that where you live, you wear your boot cuts and your cowboy boots and your fringe jacket, and all of a sudden you're going to Florida, Hawaii, Georgia, and you're like, I need something that's appropriate for that trip.
A jean, like with Diane in Virtual Stretch, you could do a really long flight. My friend Paul just got to Hawaii, and he sent me some pictures yesterday, and I'm like, you could take a really long flight wearing Virtual Stretch and be completely comfortable like you were wearing your leggings or your yoga pants or your sweats. I kid you not. That's a big statement, but it's totally true.
So true.
Stay on the line for our finest value from Diane. It's 78917. We'll share more details about that and so much more coming up right after these words.